Mopeds loaded with explosives. Young men preparing to die. Attacks carried out to deadly effect. The Taliban claims it has thousands of suicide bombers standing by, ready to attack the Afghan government and NATO troops in a threatened spring offensive. Taliban propaganda videos, which are widely available in markets in Afghanistan and Pakistan, brag about the jihadist capabilities. CNN obtained the videos from a private intelligence company, Intel Center. Here is Mullah Dadullah, the Taliban's top military commander in Afghanistan, explaining how the religious fervor of young jihadists is the perfect weapon against the might of the West. Here he is with an international collection of Muslim extremists, today's al-Qaeda in the flesh.
I just fear for the day that people in the Taliban might decide that they want to start undertaking operations in different theaters of conflict.
Former CIA officer Art Keller hunted al-Qaeda last year in the lawless tribal regions of Pakistan, from which the Taliban and its allies have launched raids into Afghanistan.
Al-Qaeda is swimming in a Taliban sea.
Keller screened the al-Qaeda and Taliban videos with us and found the suicide attacks to be particularly alarming. A moped, a common form of transportation in Afghanistan, is packed with high explosives.
As much explosive power as you can cram onto it. It's like a series of networked mortar bombs.
The bomber, a young man dressed in the uniform of the Afghan army.
That demonstrates one of the huge problems in Afghanistan may be the degree to which sympathizers penetrate the ranks.
Seems pretty happy.
Yeah, he does. It's disturbing the degree to which al-Qaeda tactics, suicide tactics, are finding their way into Afghanistan. There was a huge cultural prohibition against suicide. They would fight to the death, but they would not commit suicide.
The suicide bomber hits an Afghan army bus. That attack was in Kabul, just one of 139 suicide attacks in Afghanistan last year, a 400% increase over the previous year. In addition to suicide attacks, the jihadists are now replicating with deadly results that signature weapon of the Iraqi insurgency, the IED. IED attacks in Afghanistan doubled last year to 1,677, according to the US military. A military vehicle vaporizes in a massive explosion. Al-Qaeda's cameras capture it all. The DVDs, which cost about 50 cents in local markets, are a preview of what could be a deadly spring if Mullah Dadullah and his allies live up to the promise of their propaganda.